Here, just on the outskirts of Sunnemo, is a little secret, a real little secret, in which you really do need a little discovery to find out. There is a couple here called Ben and Betsy. He is American, she is Dutch, that have made their life in Sunnemo for a total of 10 years. They have 2 beautiful children, and Betsy makes ceramics, and Ben helps her and also looks after the farm. I'm going to take you inside, and I do feel that you're going to be shocked by this video. Ben and Betsy, American and Dutch, and I'm going to take you in first of all to see Betsy's ceramics. And also, she sells something else that's very, very special and comes from the farm itself. Well, here we are, and there is people here talking, and I'm going to show you inside. Please do excuse me so I could go inside. There's always people here because these people have an air and feeling of happiness. It's a very happy place. Here is some of the ceramics that Betsy makes. She is a ceramic artist. Absolutely incredible workmanship made here in her workshop. The most important part, of course, is to be able to make a cup of coffee. But all the different pigments and colours that you can possibly imagine. She makes ceramics all winter, and in the summer she's doing the garden, which I'm going to take you around. You will be impressed. Beautiful traditional Swedish chair, and here a roasting pot for the ceramics. The stove to keep her warm during the winter months. It's extremely interesting. Of course, you can swish Betty for the purchases you make. But the other thing that she does is, believe it or not, lambskin from her own lambs. Look at the quality of those furs. I'm going to ask Betsy, would it be possible for you to hold up one of these fantastic furs?
Of course.
Here is Betsy, and here is one of her furs. Just look at the quality. This is naturally grown here in Sunnemo. This is not imported from Azerbaijan. This is traditional wool, traditional fleece.
Yes, it is.
And there is Betsy, almost making herself a skirt. You can come here into Sunnemo and buy what can only be described as the finest quality. So if you've got a chair you want to cover, if you've got somewhere where you want to put a beautiful throw over a beautiful bed, you need to come to Sunnemo. You need to experience these ceramics. You need to experience this beautiful pelts here. And now I'm going to take you to a hidden secret that you can't understand. Ben and Betty have the most incredible garden I have seen anywhere in Sweden. I asked them, like many people ask them, do you sell your vegetables? And the answer was no. You've no idea how much work is involved in our vegetables. We only produce enough for ourselves and our immediate family. I'm going to take you round this garden, and I'm sure that in the next few minutes you will smile. Remembering that it's now mid-September. In through the garden gate and into the greenhouse. Here next to me is simple herbs, beautiful herbs, but the greenhouse is what made me smile. Beans, and look at these tomatoes. All different kinds of tomatoes. Edible flowers, but row after row of incredible tomatoes. Runner beans, even black runner beans. Yellow tomatoes, red tomatoes, runner beans by the hundreds. Of course, a few poppies grown in the corner for medicinal purposes only. Cucumbers, and not cucumbers by the one or two. No, in this garden there is cucumbers by the hundreds. Peppers, and these incredible black runner beans. More tomatoes. More runner beans. Look. The size of those, even to the palm of my hand. It's incredible. And then we go out into the garden. Well, he told me, he actually said to me, that this year he had grown 16 different types of potatoes. 16. He said that the amount of strawberries that he had were filling bowl after bowl after bowl. Onions, and of course the chickens. Gooseberries, more strawberries, marrows, and of course poppies. Pens and pens and pens of chickens. Carrots, radish, sweet corns. The list of what is being produced here for this family is endless. Celery, broad beans, leeks, and then of course the cabbage patch. You see, living in Hagfors Kommun is magic. As this man said, for 10 years they've never bought a vegetable. You can be totally self-sufficient here and off the grid in Hagfors Kommun if you want to be. Look at the salad. Row after row after row. And this is just for the use of simply one family. Well, I can tell you, I've been to some places and I've been around a lot of places, but this is more than just a little bit impressive. Brussels sprouts. Again, row after row. Red cabbage. Row after row. And almost insect free. So therefore, if you want an interesting place to visit, come and see Ben and Betty. Come and see what they're doing. Come and see the quality of their ceramics and their quality of their life here in Hagfors Kommun. In one of the places I visited today, I asked a young Swedish gentleman, "Do you intend to die in this area?" And he looked at me and said, "Of course, this will be my home for the rest of my life. Why would I want to live anywhere else?" I've got to say, I tend to agree with him. It is literally incredible. Pears, apples, plums, cherries, blueberries, everything you could ever imagine wanting here in this beautiful place. So that's it. Ben and Betty's a dream in Hagfors Kommun. A life totally sustainable and almost off the grid.